Hello my bookworms, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney and welcome back to a weekly reading vlog. So hey, what's up? How are ya? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. We are currently at our new house. Obviously, you can tell all of the construction things everywhere. And I am actually getting ready to paint some trim. So I'm sure you've seen that all of our trim is this like really gross, like fleshy pink tan color. We're gonna change that today. I'm very excited about it. Caleb has taped the door up for me and he's currently stirring the primer that I will be putting on the door and the trim. Our front door now is yellow. It's kind of like really pale yellow. I might change it in the future, but it's better than the green and red, if you remember what that looked like. I've always really wanted my front door of my house to be yellow, and now it is. It's very exciting, very cute. Do I love the shade of yellow that I chose? Maybe not. We might change it in the future, but it is doing its purpose for now. But once Caleb is done stirring the primer, I will get on into the work. While I will be painting, I am listening to Jade Legacy, actually. I'm about halfway through. It is for sure my favorite book of the trilogy so far. It's super interesting how the timeline is so much different than the other two books. It's like spanning years and months while the other books were pretty like linear in its like immediate timeline, if that makes sense. But this one is like one chapter could be like 1 year, the next chapter will be like 6 years later or something like that. So it's definitely keeping me on my toes. I'm really actually enjoying that. It's making it really exciting. And I'm just overall just enjoying this story within Jade Legacy a lot. However, I know that it is going to get really crazy. I updated my Goodreads that I was starting Jade Legacy, and I know Erin and Steph both commented on the post and they were like, thoughts and prayers, good luck, bestie. And I am unprepared for what is going to happen. I'm nervous, but I'm honestly loving my time while reading it. Very excited to continue getting into it. So I'm going to pop some earbuds in and start painting. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go.
What is to come? 'Cause the future's set to deceive
day. It is now 7 p.m. and I have finished painting front door, the big front 2 windows, the door to our guest bath, and the frame of our like front closet situation. This door will also be that color, but I didn't paint it today. And while I was doing all that, Caleb was finishing some plumbing. So in the kitchen, we have this bulkhead that contains all of our like piping and things. So like right up here, it's all like pretty much done. We have water lines and we could technically have a working toilet if we hooked one up. So that's pretty exciting. The prospect of having working things, super cool. Things are really starting to happen at kind of like a rapid pace now. We're very excited. Oh, we also got our flooring, but I'll show you that later this week because we gotta go soon. But last thing I'll show you is we have our upper cabinets over here. So we have our cute little mini microwave. It's like a half size. It's really cute. Yeah, it's all coming together. We will be getting paint for these cabinets sometime soon this week because I have to paint those before we get our countertops, which are also being ordered this week. Again, things are happening at a rapid pace. I will just be painting for the next foreseeable future. Everything. Cabinets, walls, trim. That's my job. I have a job.
I take pictures of people in this. They think I'm acting farm. They pay us money. I have a job.
But on that note, I am going to rest my hand. It is very, very tired, very sore from holding the paintbrush. We are going to go back home and walk Avi and do our normal nighttime thing. So I'll see you soon. For bed right now, but I wanted to pop on and just kind of update where I'm at in Jade Legacy before I actually go to sleep and continue tomorrow. I have about an hour and 15 minutes left in the audiobook right now. I'm on page like 650 or something. I'm like super close to being done and I am terrified because I have no idea what on earth could happen so bad that is going to tear my heart out. But I know for a fact that this book has ruined so many lives. So I am cautiously looking forward to finishing it tomorrow because I will have like completed a series. That's all well and good, but like I'm genuinely scared for my heart to be broken because honestly, if something happens to Hilo, like I'm rioting, like I'm really going to not be okay. So we will see what happens tomorrow. In the morning, Caleb and I are probably going to go to a restore, which is like a thrift store for, you know, like appliances or like sinks or something like that for new houses or old houses, renovating houses, you know what I'm saying? After that, we're gonna go back over to the house and I'll probably be painting some more because we're gonna get some paint for our kitchen cabinets. So we will see how the book goes tomorrow and we will see what is going on with the house a little bit more. So good night, farewell for now. It is now late in the afternoon. It's 5 p.m. now. I have not really been filming today because Caleb and I have been running around pretty much the whole entire city. We went to the Restore, which is basically like a thrift store, but for more than just like glassware and things. There's like old appliances, there's sinks, there's furniture, more furniture than a typical like Goodwill or anything like that. And we scored so big today. Like we truly think that we're going to buy a lottery ticket because there's no way that we got this lucky on a whim. So with our furniture right now at our old place, the dressers that we use are the ones that I've had since I was like literally a child and they've just been going from apartment to apartment with me, and we obviously would like to get new furniture, start fresh, you know? And we obviously love like the mid-century modern vibe, and I have been looking at little thrift stores on Instagram, just kind of like getting ideas, but the singular items that we really like are like $1,000 each. But at this restore that we went to today, we're literally like done shopping now. We bought 4 things, and I am so excited to show you. They're literally like iconic, amazing, cannot believe that we got them. I want to preface this all by saying these items of furniture, if they were being sold at like West Elm or like any reputable, you know, store that sells really like trendy, very cool furniture, I guarantee you that these would have been at least $3,000, at least. Can I get a concurrence? Yeah. And I would like you to know that I paid $329 for these. Literally iconic, I can't believe it. So I'm gonna turn you around and show you what the heck we got. So this is the first dresser that we got. It has 9 drawers. It is absolutely beautiful. The wood is in amazing shape. All of the drawers are super easy to open, and it's just amazing. The hardware here, it's brass with like a little plastic black inlay. So I'm gonna end up polishing these out, and it'll probably be like, I don't know, just brighter brass, like whatever, I don't know. Polished brass. It'll look really nice. But this is really, really beautiful. And then this dresser matches this other one that we got. It's the tall version of it. It was a set. And obviously it is just as pretty, just as beautiful. And we know exactly where they're going. They look so good. And again, the drawers open and close so easily. They don't stink. There's no stains. Like, I don't understand how we got this set for dirt cheap. It's literally so beautiful. And then we got this dresser right here, which is also absolutely stunning. The idea for this dresser right here is we're going to repurpose it into the bathroom vanity. So we're gonna be cutting holes in the top right here for 2 sinks, and then we'll obviously have our 2 mirrors over yonder on the wall. But look at these little details right here. Like, they're little flowers on every single handle, and I can't handle it. Look at the little inlays. It has like pure wood. Like, I'll use this for jewelry or something, I don't know. And then it also has all of these like little baby mini drawers in the middle. I don't know if you guys are appreciating it as much as you should, because it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. But let me show you the absolute ringer that I also found today. This will go in our little sleeper porch upstairs, is where I think I'm gonna put it. Are you ready?
You fought for that one.
I fought for this one. Caleb wasn't sure about it, but ooh, I made sure that it was happening. Ready? Look at this beauty. It is stunning. What is this, 70s, 80s?
I would say like 80s, but I have no idea, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's definitely like that vibe.
Yes.
It looks like it belongs in like a Miami penthouse or something, and draw your own conclusions to what that person's occupation is. But I absolutely love it, like way too much. Triple tier oval, and that middle part, it's so cool. And I cannot wait to put plants and books all over it. Wow, it's so pretty. I just truly can't believe how lucky we got with all of these today, including the white table. We probably spent $380 on these items today. That is unheard of. I can't believe it. We are so excited. And now we're like done shopping for the most part. Like, we were not expecting to buy these things today. Like, we went into that restore looking for a bathroom sink, and we found everything but a bathroom sink. The other thing that has happened here since I have updated is we have walls in our downstairs bathroom now. So we're gonna have here, maybe it's better with the lights off, but there's 2 lights here. And we're gonna have like an oval, long-shaped mirror going in between them. And I have these really cute like disco ball sconces that are going around these lights. Can't wait, it's gonna be iconic. And then obviously you know that I'm gonna paint this. I got a really amazing wallpaper for this wall. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. You're just gonna have to wait and find out because it's way too cute. But this bathroom is like finally underway, and that's where we're at. Yesterday they came and measured for our countertops, and then once we pay like the deposit or whatever, they'll come and lay them in the next few weeks, I believe. Oh, and this dresser, the dresser that goes in the bedroom, not the bathroom, came with a really big mirror as well. So in theory, there could be a mirror sitting in the middle of, oop, this is hard to do, in the middle of this, you know, leaning up against the wall. It came with it, we have it, we can use it if we want to. But I think that's it. Me mostly, I am exhausted. I think what we're doing is we're going to go back home, walk to a local food joint called Kuma's Corner, which is really great if you've heard of it. But we're gonna have a beer and we're going to order some food for takeout and then take it home and eat it. That's the plan for the evening because I work again in the morning, so bummer. But I will be back later on because I really want to finish Jade Legacy tonight. That is a really hard goal for myself. So I'm putting it into the ether, but for now we are going to go get some burgers and beer and refuel. We decided to go to get margaritas and tacos actually. It is now pretty late. Whenever I say out loud that my goal is to finish a book or to read for a while, it never happens. However, I have a legitimate explanation as to why we decided to sit down and actually get some housekeeping things done, so to say. So even though I didn't sit and finish Jade Legacy, Caleb and I went through and we set up what tuxedo that we want all of his groomsmen to wear for our wedding. That's all set up. Emails are sent out. That's done. We also sat here and picked out which style vessel sinks that we want to sit on top of our bathroom vanity and our guest bathroom vanity. So that's done too. Those are ordered. We also ordered the light fixture for the guest bathroom as well, which I have been searching for a while, and we finally decided on one. Did we do anything else? I mean, those were big. Paint. Tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Tonight.
No,
not today.
It was just text.
Regardless, I will obviously finish my book tomorrow, hopefully. Soon. Well, I'll finish it soon. But today was crazy cool, very productive in pretty much all facets of house things. So I can't even pretend to be upset about my lack of reading progress today because it was such a productive, cool day. I also don't think that I mentioned one other thing that we got at the restore, which was ceramic caraway pans. There were a ton of caraway brand pans, pots, bakeware. And if you know what caraway is, it's a really nice brand. They make non-toxic ceramic cookware, bakeware, all of these things. And they're super expensive. One pot is probably at least $80, maybe $120 or something. We got 2 baking sheets, a cupcake sheet, and a Dutch oven for $110. I'm pretty sure it was around $110, which is bananas. One of those things should have cost at least $60, and we got 4 things. So that was also super cool. Here, I can just show them to you really quick, actually. So this is the caraway Dutch oven. It's super heavy, makes a lot of noise, but it's super deep, has really nice handles and stuff, And then the bakeware, I mean, it looks like no big deal, but it's super heavy, very heavy duty. And then the baking sheets are literally the same cream color. They're really nice. It was super unexpected, but super welcomed. Because we almost put those on our registry, but then I felt bad asking people to spend that much money on a baking sheet set. The baking sheet set for an 8-piece was literally $350. And I was I can't do that to people. So we got a few basic things that are really nice, saved a lot of money on them. We were very excited. But now it is late, and alas, I have to go to bed because I work in the morning. So we are going to go to bed.
Good night.
Hello, I am just getting back home from work. It is now Thursday evening, and I realized today at work that I hadn't really told you about the other book that I've been reading this week, which has been The Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I originally wasn't planning to read this book anytime soon at all, but this past Saturday night I was a guest on the Reader Dare Extraordinaire, hosted by Noelle, Rachel, and Christina Monique, and every night they had a TBR prompt for the guests and the participants, and the prompt that came up on Saturday night was TBR veteran, and so I gave everyone a poll pick. I had them choose between 3 books, and A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is the one that won, so I started that book, and I now have only 15 minutes left in the audiobook. I am worried that I'm not going to end up rating this high. Right now, it feels like a very strong 3-star for me, and I feel like this is a super unpopular opinion. I have heard nothing but great things about this book, and it's not that it's bad. I think that I like it, but one of the fundamental things that I can't really get past is how I highly doubt that a high school teacher would allow a high school student to make this their capstone project. Like, I know she kind of like worded it differently to where she didn't exactly say what she was going to be doing for her capstone project. Like, she made it sound a little bit more educational and less of like sleuthy and detective like, which is all well and good. But I just feel like any sane teacher would be like, no, we're gonna do a different topic. Like, that is not appropriate, you know, I don't know, whatever. That could just be me. And it's a small part of the hesitancy that I have towards a book, but it is a hesitancy for sure. But the story itself is fine. It's fine. To me, honestly, it just kind of seems like a run-of-the-mill, like, mystery story. I don't know. I genuinely feel like I went into this book not expecting much, but in the back of my head, I was hoping to be wowed because everyone really loves it. So does that mean I did have expectations? Maybe it did. I don't know. I really don't think that I did. I genuinely feel like the book itself has just been an okay story for me. And I am going to obviously finish the book tonight, and I mean it this time. I will for sure finish it because I only have 15 minutes left. So I'm gonna go inside and shower off all of these hospital germs, and then I will come back and update you once I finish. That car was really close to me. Hello? It's a big road. Anyways, I will update you later once I finish the book. Okay, bye. Well, it's actually the afternoon now, but hello. I've had a pretty productive morning. I finished editing my Spin the Bottle TBR, which will be going live premiering on Sunday. I wrote up the July bulletin board for my Patreon, all while also doing sprints on my Patreon. So we are currently in a sprint right now, and I'm about to start Jade Legacy. Well, start the end of Jade Legacy. But I wanted to update you on Good Girl's Guide to Murder before I actually started and went into Jade Legacy. So I did end up finishing this last night, but it was like 11:30 and it was just too late. It was just too late for me to string coherent thoughts together for you. So I say that like I'm gonna have coherent thoughts now, but barely. So Good Girl's Guide to Murder, one of the iconic booktube books. Yesterday I told you that it has been just like okay for me, and it was feeling like I was going to have an unpopular opinion about the book, which I still think might be the case, but definitely not as harsh as I thought that my final review was going to be. The ending definitely had a lot of pleasant twists that I didn't see coming. I think that the last 100 pages really solidified the story for me and closed up all the loose ends, but in really interesting ways. I did really enjoy the story. I was worried that I wasn't enjoying it. I don't know what it was. I think it was just maybe the age of our main character, like the fact that the book was YA, and right now I am just in like a kind of adult genre mindset. I just haven't been gravitating towards YA books right now, which is fine either way, but I think that that was my hang up on it, was just the ages of all the characters that I was reading about. But once I got over myself and tried to just focus on the story and what it was doing and what Holly Jackson was like stringing together through all of these different characters, it was very, very intricate, and I really loved how our two main characters were actually putting together like a murder board with all of this red string and everything, and how that's the cover. I was really enjoying the visuals that I was getting through the writing. And again, the ending plot twist, I was very pleasantly surprised by a few of them. So I think my end rating for it is a solid 4 stars. And I will say that in this story, there was an epilogue at the end, like a 2 weeks later or something like that. And there was a speech that was going on, kind of recapping things. And I 100% teared up a little bit. Wasn't expecting that, but it definitely happened. So all in all, I think that this was actually a really strong book. I was nervous about it. It was just that when I wasn't reading it, I wasn't like actively dying to pick it back up to finish. I was interested and I didn't want to DNF it. I definitely wanted to see where it was going, but it wasn't a book that I was like, oh my God, I gotta put down everything to go finish this book right now. That type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So 4 stars. Very happy about it. Done. Finito. Is that even correct? Finito? But now we are going, to finish Jade Legacy. And as of right now, I don't want to leave the couch until I do finish it, but there is a small chance that I'll have to go over to the house to help Caleb with some drywall. We'll see. I called him a little bit ago and he said that he could use my help, but he doesn't absolutely need it. So I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna read and finish this sprint with my patrons and then see how I'm feeling. If I'm like back in it and I really don't want to put it down, then I'll tell Caleb that I can help him tomorrow. And I also just ordered sushi for lunch. It'll be here soon. I'm going to eat, I'm going to read, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, here we go. Let's go read. Finished Jade Legacy. I'm not okay. My heart hurts. This was definitely my favorite book of the whole series. I know in the beginning of this vlog I mentioned how the timeline of this is really interesting, and I really did love the matter of which this story was told. It was very interesting, and the way that the world building or like the history timeline was proceeding was almost in little bits of summaries. It wasn't like living out the world building as it's happening, so you're learning it in real time. Sometimes it would jump ahead like 2 years or something and would give you like a brief like, because of this or this happened, now we're here type situation. And it was just like super interesting and kept my mind very much engaged. But also obviously not to mention that I just love these characters so much and I am feeling so much. If you've read the book, then you'll know when I say that when everyone was standing like outside on the Call estate. Yeah. Yep. That's when this happened. That's when yep. I cannot. The ending was also super interesting. So when this is here, there's some spoilers, so skip ahead if you don't want to be spoiled for the ending of Jade Legacy, okay? I'll give you some ample time to stop the video and click away or fast forward. The ending of how Mada actually never died and how she's just being exiled to Igutan, I think that's a very interesting way to end the story, because obviously everyone wants to see her dead. Everyone wants retribution for Hilo and Lan and literally everyone ever. But it could be looked at that her exile is like the worst form of punishment, because now she has to live without Jade, live without being on Kekani's soil and not having any influence or anything like that. But also it's kind of an open ending because we all know Mada. We all know that she's still gonna try to pull strings. We all know that like she's not done until she's dead. So, I mean, she could take her own life, or she can respectfully go and exile herself, or she can go and still try to pull strings from Igutan within the Greenbone clans and so on and so forth. But I like that ending. I wish that she died. I wish that she was dead because she's terrible. But also, I like that the story has like a little bit of an open ending in a way. It's like the most comfortable kind of open ending, I think. But yeah, since we're on spoilers, when Hilo was obviously on his deathbed and all of the Greenbone Warriors, everyone from No Peak Clan was outside chanting like, the clan is our blood and the pillar is its master. Like, I can't. Oh my god. I don't know how many times I've said out loud, or at least in like Discord chats, that if something happened to Hilo, I will not be okay. And it's so true. I am not okay. Like literally the only thing that I wanted was that Hilo would survive through all of this, because what the fuck. But anyways, yeah, Jade Legacy is done, and I'm so happy that I have finished this trilogy. It's definitely one of my favorites ever now. I think that I would love to reread it. It's one of those where I don't think that I appreciated the first book enough, because now I'm having like such a great appreciation for this story and all of these people. Obviously I've loved from the get-go, but the world and story in and of itself is just so lush and it's so intricate, and it got better with each book. I truly truly, truly love this story. So 5 stars, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna need a minute to recoup and get my life in order. But yeah, I might go over to the house with Avi in a little bit. Maybe we'll take her on her afternoon walk in our new park that is by our new house. But right now, I'm gonna finish off these sprints with my patrons and try to be okay again. Saturday now. I actually ended up picking up at work because they were offering like an insanely large bonus, and Caleb and I need a washer and dryer. So here I am making that bread so that we can wash our clothes. I'm very excited to be at the house tomorrow. I originally obviously planned to be there all day today, painting our cabinets and doing whatever else needed to be done, but I could not pass up this bonus opportunity. So I'm here today, but I will be at the house tomorrow, and then we will close out this little vlog. But I also wanted to let you know, that's a patient. Just wanted to let you know that I also started Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter yesterday. So that's what I'll be reading on my lunch break today. But other than that, I'm just looking forward to being off tomorrow and being able to hang out at the house with Caleb. But until then, I will go work my life away, and I will talk to you soon. What the fuck? Hello, good morning. It's still squeaking at me. Well, hello, good morning. Hello? Hello? Mom's just trying to pop on. Just wanted to pop on and and end the vlog. I'm ending the vlog. It's Sunday again, so it's technically like the start of another weekly reading vlog thing, but this is the end of this one. As you saw yesterday, I picked up at work, and today we are going back over to the house. I will be caulking the kitchen cabinets and painting them, hopefully. But yesterday while I was at work, Caleb was fixing the living room ceiling. You know how it was all torn up because of the plumbing? Well, he patched it all and he's mudding it, and it looks brand new. It's amazing. I will show you that in the next vlog. But until then, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a little bit. If you are still watching, then leave the blue heart emoji for Jade Legacy. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I always appreciate your support. And of course, be kind to one another and happy reading. Bye.